What's going on Facebook? This is Daniel J with Loft 6, and it's been a minute since I've recorded a video, and I want to apologize for that, but it's been really like hella hectic. I've been working on my one-man show called Closed Mouths Can't Sing, which should be coming to you guys sometime next year in production, so I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the audience buying and purchasing a ticket. But basically, the show is about abuse and self-discovery. I go through about 7 characters that are dealing with sexual abuse in the home, dealing with just discovering who they are and having different types of identity crisis and things of that nature. And it's a really good show. It's the first one that I've ever written. And for those of you that know me, know I love to write, and writing is a passion of mine, but I've never written a script, and so this is the first script, hopefully of many, that I write. But just letting you know to look out for that. Closed Mouths Can't Sing, a story of abuse and self-discovery. Outside of that, I've been working at this nonprofit called Artshare Los Angeles, which I love. I love my job. I love my students. But it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. It gets hard because in the nonprofit world, money is an issue, and the city and the government are cutting funds for the arts, and so that means that my job is, for the most part, always in jeopardy. So if you want a wonderful organization to donate to that has wonderful youth between the ages of 13 to 24, please look up Artshare Los Angeles at artsharela.org. Wonderful organization. We offer free art classes both in fine art and performing art to youth 13 to 24. We are very active in our community, and we also support young and emerging artists within the community. So it's a very wonderful cause, a very wonderful, great nonprofit that I'm a part of, and that I've been a part of for now about 7 years. So I'm happy to say that. Outside of that, I've just been working on my music as well. I've been writing a lot, not so much recording. And I know that a lot of people are probably going to be like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you recording? Why aren't you working on your album? And to be honest, there are a lot of things that God has been working with me on. And one of the things that I know that God has given me is this show, this one-man show. He gave it to me a few years ago. I was being stubborn and I didn't really write it, and kind of beat me over the head about it, so I'm writing it now. But that is definitely something that I know the Lord has given me and is waiting for me to finish. And I am still doing my music. I am networking my butt off, and I am, I'm gigging live more than I have been in the past few years. But the show is my baby. That's my focus right now. So. And there's singing in the show. I've written certain things in the show where I'm singing, and so I'm still in the music. But I don't know. I guess I'm making this video because it's been a crazy day. It's been a very emotional day for me. I don't know why. I woke up today and just felt extremely sad and felt like I wanted to cry. And I didn't know why. I didn't understand why. I went to Bible study, had a great word from Pastor Ratcliffe of the Message Center. Had a rehearsal with the praise and worship team, and I felt solid. And I came back home, and it was just, I don't know. It was weird. Have any of you ever felt like that? I mean, you just wake up one day and you're just something's wrong, but you don't really know what it is. You can't put your finger on it. Well, that's kind of how my day was today. And for those of you that do know me, you know that the holidays are very, very hard for me. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, because I have lots of family and friends, unfortunately, that are no longer with us. And it's a really hard time. It's a really, really hard time. And I try not to be by myself. I try to surround myself with family and friends, because I know that, I can get a little depressed. But I am doing my best this year to keep it together. And I know a lot of people like to throw around depression like it's just, Advil. Like, oh, I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed. But for those of you that are really dealing with the disease of depression, whether you're clinically depressed or have symptoms of being clinically depressed, I just want to speak to you for a minute and let you know that as horrible as life may be at that moment in that time, um, please hold on. Don't let your depression um, cause you to do anything that hurts yourself, hurts your career, hurts your livelihood, or hurts anyone else. Depression is a real thing, and I don't think people realize how real and intangible it is for some people. And I know people that have been depressed and have seen images. They feel like a dark cloud is always following them around, and it's always raining on them, and nothing ever seems to go right. But I just want to encourage you to hold on and to press through. And if you are the type of person that prays, um, if you're a Christian, whatever have you, I just ask that you pray and that you ask God to really just to keep you and to comfort you and to let you know that there are people out there that understand. There are people out there that have been where you are, and you're not by yourself. Um, I'm trying to think of what else I could talk about because it's been so long since we've talked. I know I've been a bad friend. I'm sorry. You'll forgive me. Um, oh. I went to a men's retreat in Georgia. Was it last week? The week before last? Last week, I think. I think it was last week. Anyway, I went to this retreat, and it's called the Follow. I think it's called Follow Me Men's Retreat, and it's hosted by Pastor D.L. Foster, and it's primarily about men that are struggling with a sexual addiction and are coming out of that particular lifestyle, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I met some really really wonderful men. There was a hip hop rapper Exodus who, by the way, if you've never heard of this guy, he's out of Dallas, Texas. He's an amazing rapper. He's an amazing artist, amazing writer, hip hop artist, but gospel hip hop. And he spells his name Xsedus, Exodus, I believe. You can look him up on Facebook if you have a Facebook. But he's an awesome. Another guy to look out for is Jay Elijah, who is a spoken word artist, and his stuff is just absolutely sick. So those are two great men who are on fire for God and doing what they need to do that you probably need to look out for. Outside of that, I don't really have anything to say. I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people. First and foremost, to my bestie, Miss Octavia. We've known each other now for 8 years, and not too many people have been around me that long that can say that they truly know me, and she has been there for me in a major way. So I just want to thank her for that. I want to thank my godparents, the Radcliffes of the Message Center. They've been a humongous help to me in the past 3 years. And all of my Message Center family, I love you guys very much. To my mom and my dad, I love you guys, and I appreciate everything that you've done to me, for me, and to me, because those whippings and those lectures haven't always been the easiest to listen to, but they do help, and they made me who I am today, so I thank you for that. And I just want to thank all of my friends and all of my family that some who I will hopefully see over this Thanksgiving break, some whom I won't. I just want to say that I love you guys very much. And in the season of showing thanks and giving thanks, I definitely want to say this to all of you. I know that Thanksgiving traditionally is, we call it Turkey Day, and it's about, you know, the Pilgrims and the Indians and all that crap. But for me, Thanksgiving is a time where you can you set a day of the year aside to stop what you're doing and to really think about all that God has given you. And some say, well, I don't want to celebrate it because you can do that any time of the day. But the truth is, we live so many of us live such busy lives that we don't take the time out and we don't sit and we don't ponder and reminisce on really all that we have, all that we've been given. And when I say all that we've been given, both the tangible things that we've been given, the chances that we've been given, we don't sit enough and thank God for that or thank each other for that. And so, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I want to say thank you to any and everyone that has ever said anything to me, that planted a seed in me, that encouraged me to push forward and to become the man that I am becoming. I just want to thank you. I also want to thank every single hater. I want to thank every single person that has ever talked about me that said I would never make it. I want to thank every person that has said that I was nothing, that I wasn't talented enough. Thank you. Because without your negativity, I would not have been able to push in positivity to reach many of the goals that I've reached, and push forward to reach many more. So this was just a random blog, or vlog rather. Nothing really behind it outside of the fact that I was having a bad day and I needed to vent and I needed to talk. So the title of this is probably going to be Random Thoughts. That's going to be Loft 6 episode 4, Random Thoughts. If you guys are looking to follow me, I am on Facebook. You can follow me at Daniel, DANYOL JAYE. That is the link to my music page on Facebook. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the username that you can search for is once again DANYOL JAYE, no caps, all one word. And for those of you who are not a part of the J-Spot blog, you can follow me at the JAYE spot.blogspot.com. I talk about a lot of different things, and it gives us the ability to network with each other and to broaden that network of people and media that most of us really don't have. So God bless you. Till next vlog, I just want to say have a wonderful Thanksgiving, have a wonderful weekend and all that jazz. And I will leave with this, on this note. It's a song that I will actually be singing on Sunday for church. But it says, I'm so thankful, thankful for your love. I'm so thankful, thankful for your grace. You have given me all, everything that I have. You have blessed me with things I don't deserve. So I'm thankful, 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 so thankful, thankful for your love. I'm very thankful for the love of God, and I'm thankful for every single one of you. Have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you soon.